how I lost my mind because of an alcoholic beverage. And we're gonna dodge these guys. Like, dodge abafana, writing up. You should always ask men for money. Men have got money. I went to Lulu, and when I say tequila, when I catch you, because what do you mean I lost my mind? Ukuthi ngizokhokha ngani? Nami angazi. Back then, kwangasisi isikhathi samapara, because if the paras were there, my phone, my bag, and probably myself would be gone. If it was like any other restaurant where you sit down and you eat your meal, then you pay, we were gonna be in shit.
And I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Things felt like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10, so I pull an next 10. Like Gabby.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kwazeybear, also known as Kwazeybear. On all social media platforms, do subscribe, be a part of this family, and if you're a returning subby, welcome back, darling. Now before we get into this video, guys, please watch ads. Please watch ads. I'm here to entertain you guys, so the least you guys can do is just to watch ads, okay? Yeah, so as you can tell by the title of this video, we are doing a story time. Yes, it's been a minute, but I thought I needed to tell this one because we all have that one alcoholic beverage, right, that you swore you would never drink again because wow. So this story time is about how I lost my mind because of an alcoholic beverage. I went psycho. I went to Lulu, and when I say tequila, when I catch you, because what do you mean I lost my mind? What do you mean I lost my goddamn mind? A quick disclaimer before I start the story time. The story time needs a disclaimer at the beginning because why? Guys, when I say the events of this day came back to me in drips and drabs, I mean they came back to me in drips and drabs. I literally had the most insane blackout like ever, right? So most of the things that I'm going to tell you, I remember them, but I don't remember if the sequence was exactly the same. That's how hectic the story time is. Okay, so bear with me. All right, guys, so this was many years ago. I was in varsity and I used to study at the Durban University of Technology, right? So you know how, I don't know if they still do this, but sometimes you'd have lectures in the morning and only have like 2 lectures and you're done for the day, or sometimes you'd have 1 or 2 lectures in the morning and then the one is later on in the afternoon, which was ridiculous to me, but that's what used to happen. That's how our schedules were, or our timetables were. So this one Friday, I know that on Fridays I usually had 2 classes to attend. This one Friday, a friend of mine that doesn't attend at DUT invited me to go chill with them and a few of her friends. So she says, friend, on Friday, what are you up to? I'm like, no, I'm attending at school. And she's like, oh, okay, what time are you knocking off? And I'm like, by 11 I should be done because I'm only having 2 lectures. So she's like, okay, there's these guys that have invited me over for some drinks at their flat nearby your varsity. So are you interested in coming? Would you be keen in coming? And I'm like, for sure, no problem. So for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna call this friend of mine Bubbly, right? Bubbly hits me up and then she's like, okay, I'm gonna come to your school and then we'll leave from your school to go to these guys' flats. So I was like, okay, sharp. Friday comes, I attend, Bubbly calls and she's like, I'm at your school, kanji. Sharp. I go to Bubbly, we meet up and we hang around our school for quite a bit before the guys actually call us. Now, the people that we're going to hang out with, although they are studying at my varsity, I don't know them. Like, I don't know them at all, right? So Bubbly had 2 other friends, girlfriends, that she had invited over to this get-together or chill session. And I was not familiar with these friends, so I was introduced to them on that day. Sharp. So the guys eventually call and they're like, where you guys at? We're like, no, we're at DUT. At our varsity. And they like, oh, okay, I come over to Bria Center. Next to the varsity, about 5-minute walk or 10-minute walk, there is a shopping complex or a shopping center. So they like, come over there. So we're like, ah, okay, no, we'll just walk and come over. Sharp, we walk from now my school, DUT, to Bria Center. So if you know Durban, you know these places that I'm talking about. Sharp, we head over to Bria Center, and when we get there, they like, you'll meet us at the liquor store. So we go to the liquor store, we meet them there. Now guys, there's one thing about men. You should always ask men for money. Men have got money. Men have got money because why is it that these varsity boys had so much money to spend on alcohol on a random Friday? Amadoda enemali nenze show ukuthi ngiyawacela amadoda imali akuthi nje aseyongogo amadoda manje, but amadoda have got money. Anyway, the guys, we meet them at the liquor store and they're like, okay, so ladies, what are you drinking? And at that time, I think we said Hunter's Extreme. We used to enjoy Hunter's Extreme at that time. So we're thinking, they'll just buy smaller nyana jwala because, you know, we're struggling, we're students. They buy a whole 24 pack of Hunter's Extreme and a few other drinks. I didn't pay much attention to the drinks that they were buying because I wasn't drinking those drinks. But it was a whole lot of alcohol. You could have sworn that it was for like a crew of people, and there was literally only 4 girls and I think there were 3 guys, so there were like 7 of us. But the alcohol that they bought, shame. Anyway, they buy Hunter's Extreme, they buy whatever else they bought, and what I can remember is that they bought this little fella here. This little fella here, I will never forget. In my life, till today, I call it Omega. I don't call it Omega like the name. I call it Omega like mega. Sharp. I think they bought 2 bottles of this, and then and some other stuff. I don't remember the other alcoholic beverages. So now the flat that these guys stay at is near Berea Center, so it's a walking distance, like literally 2 minutes. Sharp, we buy the alcohol and we head over to the flat. We get to the flat, and as you walk into this flat or apartment, so the door is here. You walk in and there's like a passage. On the left side, there's like a bookshelf. It's about this length, like up to here. A bookshelf, it's empty, right? Only the bottom shelf has a few books. So the one guy says, no, you ladies can leave your bags here because La Payana, that's where we're going to be chilling, and there's camp chairs and there's a bed, and you know. So we're like, okay, we'll leave our bags here. It's right by the door. And then next to this bookshelf is like the toilet on your left. And then as you walk straight, there's obviously the room and sharp. We get into this room or this apartment, we sit. And as we're sitting, the guys are busy offloading the alcohol into the fridge. Hey, they're unpacking, they're putting the alcohol in the fridge. They're giving us some that we'll drink like now. So we chill. Remember, it's around 11ish during the day. It's a Friday. Sharp, we drink, and we're having conversations. It's fun. Like, we're getting to know these guys, they're getting to know us. We're telling stories, we're playing games, and we started playing games with this alcoholic bev. Guys, fast forward. Okay, before fast forwarding. So we kept like going up and down. You know, when the alcohol starts getting a bit, you go to the toilet like a lot. So we start like frequenting the toilets and all that. Now guys, when I say it went downhill from like 4 hours in, it just went downhill from there. Okay, sharp, we're frequenting the toilet, the toilet, and then it hits me. I don't know where this came from. I don't know how it came about in my mind, but in my mind, I made up a whole scenario. A whole scenario. And the scenario that I had made up is that me and the girls were tired of sitting with these guys. This is not a conversation that we had with the other girls. It was all up here, guys. Can you imagine? So, me and the girls had a conversation, and we're gonna dodge these guys. Like, dodge abafana, all here, guys. It never happened. The conversation never took place. It all happened here on my own. But in that moment, it felt like we actually had the conversation with the other girls. Shahapu, in my mind, I have this conversation with the girls that we're gonna dodge these guys. We're gonna go like ngawan and eventually just disappear. Sharp. So as I'm sitting there, I'm looking at these girls, and obviously because we didn't have this conversation, it's all delulu for me. It was just my delusion. I'm looking at these girls and I can see there's no action, there's no movement. And then I'm like, okay, these ones are not making action. Maybe I'm the one that needs to come with the action plan. Maybe I'm the one that needs to execute our plan. I get up, I go to the toilet. And when I go to the toilet, do I come back? No. I take the bags that are on the bookshelf by the door and I go. Now, in my mind, because I've already started the plan, the girls are going to follow me. Guys, where? Because there was no plan. I take these bags. Now, guys, keep it in mind, there were 4 girls. That means 4 bags. And when I'm talking about bags, I'm not talking about bags. I'm talking bags, like varsity bags, right? I take their bags. Now I'm carrying 4 bags. Imagine this skinny girl carrying 4 bags down the flat elevators onto the streets. I am pissed drunk. Please understand. I start walking. I don't know how long I walked, but I walked. I walked and I found myself at a BP garage on Moore Road. Now, if you know Durban, you know that it's Brea Center, and I think you cross one street, the next street is Moore Road, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But I found myself at a BP garage. I get to the garage, I drop these bags, and I sit down on the floor. And luckily for me, back then, para, because if the paras were there, my phone, my bag, and probably myself would be gone. I get to the garage, I sit. Now, obviously the girls are now thinking, Unokwazi just went to the bathroom. It's been a couple of minutes. Where is Unokwazi? So I think that they went to the bathroom to check and I was not there, and that they saw that their bags now are gone. Mind you, I don't know these girls. I just met them today. The only person I know is Babli, right? And then Babli calls me. Now, when Babli calls, this is when shit gets really confusing. Babli calls me, and when Babli calls, I'm just on some, because I've been waiting for you guys. So now she's confused, and she's like, been waiting for us where? What are you talking about? And I'm like, Aibo, angithi nje besine plan ukuthi siyabadoja abafana. Manje mina sengiphumile anisangilandeli. And she's like, sidoja abafana. No, Wazi, what are you talking about? And in her mind, I'm sure she was like, utakiwe lo. But also naye she's drunk, so I'm sure she was like, nami ngitakiwe. What is this conversation about? So now I'm confusing her. That never existed. So now we're both finding ourselves in this confused state, because Mina, I'm confused because we had a plan when there was no plan. She's confused because there never was a plan, and now I'm on about this plan that we had to dodge Abafan. Shabu, and she's like, no, Kwazi, where the hell are you? And I'm like, ngise garage. Garage kuphi? Hey, mase ngiyabuza lapha garage, garage likuphi? Angizazi ukuthi nguphi, guys. So the people at the garage tell me, it was no garage PP Kumo Road. My friend. Now, the funny thing is, when my friend arrives to come to me like garage, uza nabo labafana that mina in my mind is yabadoch. They arrive with the boys, and at that moment, I think my friend realized she's losing her mind, because we had a conversation on the side. It's like, look, I don't even remember what the conversation was about, but I do remember her pulling me to the side and we talked. Sakunuma, guys. Sakunuma. Abafana besebe worried. Like, everybody was worried about me. Uguti, where did I disappear to? And maybe fige garage ngihleli flat ass on the pavement. A garage flat with the Kwamezu 4 surrounding me. Guys, alcohol. Shabu. So the guys are like, are you guys okay? Like, should we accompany you back to Amatek, because we're going to take taxis home? So I was like, no, I'm not going to go take taxis. Accompany us back to Brea Center. Brea Center is the center where we bought the alcohol. So Brea Center, there was Nando's, guys. Nando's restaurant. Sharp. They accompany us, they leave us a present, and they ask us, Aibo guys, nizoba right? Like the guys were so cool. I don't know why I thought we needed to dodge them. I don't know. I really lost my mind. But anyway, they accompany us to a prayer center. Now, Miss Figure prayer center go Nando's. Now, guys, remember, I'm the one that said I'm not gonna go take taxis. So I had this friend of mine. Now, this friend of mine, I'm gonna tell you a story, maybe some other day, about how he saved me from being kidnapped. But this friend of mine, background story, his name, for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna call him Terminator. Now, Terminator was a very popular guy. I used to get along with a lot of guys in Lukshin. Terminator was a popular guy, and he was popular in Lukshin Ashluken. I'm from Gwandenges, but Terminator was popular go Dazinwoki, he was popular go Santi, he was popular go Chelimyama, he was popular at Clermont. Like, why is Sajwa? Like, people were shit scared of Terminator. So I called Terminator. Terminator loved me. Terminator would move mountains for me, okay? May his soul rest in peace. Now, Terminator, I call him and I'm like, Terminator, where are you? And he's like, I'm coming from Elukshin and I'm going to a pine town. And I'm like, listen, I'm in town. I'm pissed drunk. I need you to come get me from town right now. And he's like, I'm Maranogwas. And I'm like, listen, I will not get home. That's okay. Give me a couple of minutes. Get me now. Okay, I'll wait for you at prayer center at Nando's. Sharp. The guys leave, obviously. They're like, oh, you guys sure you're going to be okay? Please call us when you're home. Yeah, they worried. They were fun. Terminator. And guys, when I say I lost my mind, I really lost my mind. I don't think you guys understand how bad this was. Because not me going to Nando's and ordering food. Nami self, I don't know what I thought I was gonna, what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't have money. We go to Nando's and we order. And thank goodness in Nando's, when you order, you have to pay first before they actually do the food. Because if it was like any other restaurant where you sit down and you eat your meal, then you pay, we were gonna be in shit. We were gonna be in shit because we get to Nando's, we get to the counter and we're like, the girls only la abafana baseko. We don't have money, guys. And we're like, so now if you know, a Nando's, that quarter chicken meal used to be called idlanati. I don't know if they still call it that. So we're like, okay, guys. We're just like blank, like almost as if we didn't know that we needed to pay after. Alcohol with immediate effect. See, dama idlanati ayibo mase kufanele kukhokwe dololo imali yokhokha asinayo. Hey, sihlaleke manje ngaphandle basixoxe Nando's bayabona ukuthi nje sodala chaos, they kick us out. So we're sitting outside Nando's. Luckily, aqhamuka Terminator, my friend, and he takes me home. Now, when I say that I lost my mind on that day, literally all the events of that day were a blank. I think the only thing I could remember was leaving school to go to the flat. Everything else was a complete blank. I think I only remembered certain details of the events of that day, but it was like days later. And now it's me just literally piecing together what actually happened, because I do remember being at the garage, but then what happened before I went to the garage? I do remember taking those girls' bags. I do remember sitting at the garage on the floor with all these bags. But what happened in order for me to be there till today, I have no clue. And I'm pretty sure there was a lot more that happened on that day that I don't remember. And I fail to remember till today. The only events that I remember is leaving school, going to the alcohol place, leaving the flat with bags, sitting at the garage, and being at Nando's and ordering. Ugutike, if it happened in that order or what, till today, I don't know. But I think that is how it happened. So that is my story time about my alcoholic bev that I will never drink again. Like, you catch me dead drinking a tequila. Literally, I angiyithinti tequila, angicabangi, like ngirighting guy. So that is my story time, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed the story time. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Do like this video and comment down below with your worst beverage and your story. Like, what happened? What happened to you with your alcoholic bev? I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. I will see you in my next video. Bye.